Hello, dear friends. In my previous video, we were discussing on the first act of Nagamandala by Girish Karnad. We have seen what exactly is happening in act number first. We have also seen that Kurudava, an old blind lady, advised Rani and gives her two love roots that should be powdered and give to her husband so that her husband will come to him, return from that concubine, and their married life, will be successful. So there are two roots. One is small, love roots, it is called here. If these roots are given to the husband of Rani, that is Apanna, definitely there will be impact of these roots on him and he will return to you. You means Rani. So the advice is given by Kurudava, who is a blind lady and heard all the information, all the situation, all the critical situation by Rani at her own home. Kurudava and her son Kappanna both went there to visit Appanna, to meet Appanna for personal purpose. So she gives her two love roots after hearing the situation of Rani. By seeing the disappointment of Rani, she showed pity on him and suggested the remedy of these two love roots. The small root is mixed with milk and given to Appanna by Rani. This small root is powdered and mixed into milk and given to Appanna. But nothing changed in his routine. Maybe, perhaps, there is no impact of this small root on Appanna. So there is no change at all in his routine doings. He uses to go to concubine, lives there and do whatever he wants. But as expected by Rani, nothing is happened. She is expecting that there should be some change in his behavior after taking this small root with the milk. But after giving that small roots, there is no change observed by Rani in his husband's behavior. Then she decides to use the big root mixed in curry. Now she changed or shifted herself from milk to curry. There should not be any suspicion, and that's why perhaps she changed the type of offering her husband that big root. So she decides to use the big root mixed in curry. But she loses hope to win her husband in this way. So she pours it into an ant hill where a king cobra, the Naga of the title, resides. She does not have any confidence that the way suggested by Kurudava is an effective one, and through that way she can win her husband once again. So she mixed the big root in the curry, but she did not give that curry to her husband. She went to ant hill, the house of the ants you might have seen many times in the rainy season, where snakes are usually found. So there was an ant hill where King Cobra lives. She pours this curry on the mouth of that ant hill where that Naga resides. Naga consumes the curry and is overpowered by the strength of the magical root. It was easy to that snake to take that curry, and the curry, which is already enchanted by a big root, that is taken inside by that Naga cobra. That Naga or the cobra, chanted by the power of or the strength of that magical root, so the situation changes. Naga falls into her love. That means Rani's love. Actually, the roots should be used for her husband, Appanna, but it is not used by Rani. She did not have any confidence about the effect of that roots on her own husband. She mixed big root in the curry and poured the big curry on the mouth of that ant hill where the cobra resides. The effect of that root was in one way accepted by that cobra, and the cobra, enchanted by the effect of that root, and he falls in love with Rani. And he starts to follow Rani. So this is the first act where the scenes we see very well. Very shortly, the explanation of the first act is given here. We have seen three to four characters in this first act. First is Appanna, second his wife Rani, third one is King Cobra, that is Naga, fourth one is Kurudava, a blind lady, and fifth one is his son, her son, Kurudava's son, Kappanna. So the story goes like this. Rani wants her husband back, as he is indulged in the mm, in her in his concubine kept by her husband Appanna, and Appanna usually neglect his own house as well as his own wife Rani. All the time he used to stay at his concubine's house. So the Rani's married life is totally destroyed, disturbed. The same situation is observed by Gurudeva. She discussed with Rani. Rani told her whole the situation, and then Gurudeva suggested remedies on it. She gave her two love roots. One is small, another is big. The small love root is used by Rani, powdering it into milk and gave to her husband. But there was no change in the behavior of Appanna after taking that small root in the milk. By observing no change at all in the behavior of Appanna, Rani got disturbed. The faith on that love roots was no more now. So she mixed another big root in the curry, but she did not give it curry to her husband Appanna. She poured that curry on the top of ant hill where the cobra resides. The cobra eats that curry, enchanted by the power of the big root, that is big love root, and falls in love with that Rani, and the cobra starts to follow the Rani. So this is the first act. We will see the second act in my next video. Till then, thank you.